the shed, jamming with my friends. 1:12 a.m. Lamar held out his hand and we formed a chain, holding one another's hands as we sailed over the river Jordan. While Bob was working overtime on the drums and Debbie was humming Jesus Christ Superstar, and Gary was catching moonbeams. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. We handed the conductor our tickets as we boarded a train, bellowing clouds of multicolored smoke bound for nowhere. Our destination was just past the horizon where the stars and the moon were circling. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. A mass of people was fleeing to the North Star, while another mass of people were jumping up and down and running after large bubbles and laughing hysterically when one popped. Another group was lying dancing to the eerie sounds of a pack of wild coyotes. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. The Maitre pulled a table and 5 chairs from his back pocket and seated us with a view of the aurora borealis, while penguins served us honey mustard salmon with wild rice and white wine and flaming baked Alaska for dessert. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. 23 short people were tap dancing on 23 tall people's heads, singing joy to the world to 23 smiling people with no ears, while 23 frowning blind people were leaping over tall trees trying to catch the words. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. A low circling satellite reported a cloud of smoking convoy, a siren blaring, bright red fire trucks surrounded the shed. Admin with fire hoses and axes in yellow hats and black boots threw open the door and were instantly engulfed in a cloud of smoke. We started singing, oh happy day. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. The smoke continued to spread throughout the land, and soon people from all walks of life were migrating to the shed. All about raccoons, snakes, and Elvis singing jailhouse rock, Janet singing me and Bobby Bing. All the throngs of people were laughing, crying, hollering, and dancing, and exchanging email addresses. Lamar was leading us back over the river Jordan, while Bob played taps on the drums, and we all told Marty good night. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends. Saturday night in the shed. Saturday night in the shed, jamming with my friends.
The air is still, the room is warm, the lights are dim, the silence around you. The moisture is dripping from your glass, the ice cubes tinkle as the scotch slides down your throat. The air and the silence are awakened by someone single picking on a guitar, followed by the steady vibration of drums and the deep penetrating notes of a bass fiddle. Then from another corner of the room, the sound of fingers dancing on the ivories and the smooth sound of a violin as the bow caresses the strings. The notes seem to be circling as if in search of one another until harmony happens. And when they join, a light comes on and the music stops. Standing in the middle of the circle of light is Sadie. short dress, white as fresh snow. Her long legs are an enticing chocolate brown. She slowly raises her head, all eyes on her, but she sees only you. As she brings the microphone up, the music begins. Our hearts are beating to the rhythm. Ooh, love. Our hearts are beating to the rhythm of love. Her words are so distinct, easy, untainted as they flow across her red lips. I feel as if I can cradle them in my hands. Your teasing eyes are like whirlpool of love, hypnotizing you. I feel ecstatically mesmerized in your warm embrace. Your breath rolls over me with the sweet taste of hunger. She sings as she sits on your lap and sings. Come on baby, let's let unstrained love take us to the outer limits. To the rhythm of love. Our hearts are beating to the rhythm of love.
Abraham Lincoln was born February 12, 1809. I was born 48,576 days later. 6,035 days later, I met a girl named Marty Wilson. 1,800 days later, we tied the knot. 21,798 days later, I make my first loaf of banana nut bread. There are 6,837 banana nut bread recipes. Some are good, some are okay, some are bad. Mine is the best. Primo, na-na-na-na-na. Introducing my famous banana nut recipe. 1.5 cups of flour, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 1 cup of walnuts and 1/3 cube of butter, 1/4 cup of milk, 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of apple salt, 2 teaspoon vanilla, heat oven to 350 degrees, cook for 1 hour. Come on baby, it's time to bring it on home. The sun ain't hiding behind no clouds, so let's rock and roll and get the walls are rattling and the windows are shaking as you jump and shout while we bopping around the kitchen, while your hands are stirring here and mixing it there and pouring it into your loaf pan and sliding it into your oven and setting the timer for 1 hour. Now it's time to wind down and relax. And while waiting, tell Alexa to play smooth jazz. As you take your wife into your arms and dance cheek to cheek while whispering sweet thoughts of loving into each other's ears as you sway to the music. And if the time will allow and nobody's knocking on your door, that phone isn't a ringing, maybe a little foray into the bedroom. When the timer goes off and you remove your banana nut bread from the oven, the aroma will have your senses going yum, yum, yum. And your toes are wiggling and your nose are twitching and your taste buds hyper-salivate with anticipation. You best be sitting down and you take that first bite.
Pronounced us husband and wife, and then say you may kiss your new bride. I lifted your veil and our lips met as we're walking back down the aisle with our fingers intertwined. You whispered in my ear, Mike, buckle up and hang on for the ride of your life. And what a ride, what a ride, what a ride. It was wild, it was crazy, it was wonderful, it was beautiful, it was far out, and it was wow, like an atomic bomb going off. Hey! Hell or high water, rain or shine, we placed our bets on each other. We were in it for life. We ignored speed limits, no trespassing signs, and dangerous curves ahead as we blasted our way with our eyes wide open into the future. A future that was sometimes forgiven and sometimes unforgiving. Our guide was our unconditional love for one another. If a mismatch occurred, we relied on our unconditional believing.
In one another,
If a fracture developed,
we relied on our unconditional trust.
in one another. If external clamor,
We came to embrace it.
we relied on our unconditional forgiveness. In one another.
The clock that never stops rocking. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. When I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Buddy Holly met is in the key of A. I can't remember if I cried
When I read about his widowed bride.
Cool man,
Cool cats,
jazz dinner crowd,
crowd,
rock and roll,
Elvis,
country Willie Nelson,
blues, B.B. King.
I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Planet Earth, 19 countries, 5 oceans, 50 seas, Vietnam, June 8, 1956 to May 28, 2006. It sucked the fifth and eight. Two over Americans. It's been a mile
In the key
of W hot dog.
hamburgers,
Soda's hot ride,
pool table,
Person Maine,
movies,
doing the stroll with your girlfriend.
bullets,
Bullets,
Dallas,
Texas, November
22,
1963,
63,
12:30 p.m.
on F,
Kennedy,
President,
Memphis, Tennessee, April 4,
1968, 6 o'clock p.m.
Martin Luther King Jr.,
Los Angeles, California,
June 6,
1968, 12:50 a.m.
Robert F. Kennedy. Hey, presidential candidate, life is like a clock.
Like the clock,
Every second, every minute, every day. The end gets nearer.
it's near us,
Freedom just another word.
another
So
love,
nothing left to lose.
nothing
It
is.
ain't nothing, honey, yes, it ain't free. Hey, April 15,
1947,
Jackie Robinson
broke the baseball color line.
when he stepped onto the field to a chorus of goose to play first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Jesus Christ,
Superstar,
give peace a chance,
equal rights,
freedom for all,
hippies,
long hair,
Zelo,
Woodstock,
militia sympathizers,
Christian identity,
don't tread on me,
white nationalists, KKK,
no Nazi,
noise,
noise,
everywhere,
everywhere,
all kinds of noises.
molecules of life,
It's zillions of people
animals,
and planes
breathing in,
in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Politics is a scam inside a scammed workspace for scrupulous politicians. Until by and by it goes from upside to downside, from the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun. Yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. 1973,
OJ,
Simpson first,
running back,
to run for 2,000 yards, and first running back to murder 2 people. The end came for the dinosaur.
by a string,
Meteorite,
you win some,
you lose some.
you win some,
You shouldn't win and lose some. You shouldn't lose some. There is no point in keeping score. There are millions of trees, flowers, booze,
horses, cows, fish, all,
cattle, human, and one earth. And the human are the only ones trying to destroy it. One day of Mussolini, Lord, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. They say the sun only has about 8 billion years before it goes off. And then what happened?
freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose.
Step in, and that's all that Bobby left me. So Bob is American pie.
Drove my Chevy to the levee,
But the levee was dry,
and them good old boys,
we're drinking whiskey and rye.
there's no sense in nonsense.
So there is no reason for making sense.
If you can't
Baffle them with brilliance.
dazzle them with bullshit,
Il pleuvait lorsque nous avons atterri à Paris en quittant l'aéroport. Nous avons aperçu la tour Eiffel pour la première fois. Le temps que notre taxi nous dépose à l'Airbnb, la pluie avait cessé et le soleil perçait à travers les trous et dans les nuages. Une dame âgée élégante nous a accueillis. Elle s'est présentée, nous a fait faire une visite rapide de l'appartement et d'une chaleureuse poignée de main nous a remis la clé. Poussés par la faim et l'envie d'une bière fraîche, nous sommes partis à la recherche d'un café. Quelques rues plus loin, nous en avons trouvé un. Nous nous sommes installés à une petite table, accueillis par une légère brise parfumée aux chèvrefeuilles et accompagnée par les douces notes d'un piano jouant I love Paris in the springtime. Le plat du jour était inscrit sur un tableau noir à chevalet. Te voir étudier le menu, le regard espiègle m'a fait sourire. Au bout de quelques instants, tu as réussi à le déchiffrer. Un bol de soupe à la tomate et un sandwich à la dinde sur pain de seigle. Lorsque le serveur est arrivé, tu as levé deux doigts, tu as souri et tu as désigné le plat du jour. Puis, avec un large sourire, tu as jeté deux gambières. Tu as désigné, tu as désigné. Puis, avec un large sourire, tu as ajouté deux grandes bières.
Gather around, my friends, and I will tell you the enchanting love story of Marty and Mike. It started with a grasshopper in 1958 and rekindled with a love letter in 1963 when the minister asked, do you promise through sickness and health? They cried out, yes, and declared, I'm yours, you're mine. Our love is our love, our faith, our clemency, our protector and guide on this journey divine. Marty the pilot, Mike the co-pilot in love, all cocooned in their vessel, heads held so high. Spreading wide their arms on the yellow brick path, shouting to future, give us your best shot. Fast and wild like gazelles on uninhibited pressure. When the future threw wedges, their love was the answer. Hey future, is that all you got? They would say, now Keith, Natalie, and Veronica join the way after myriad trips around the sun. Time began to slow, but the
will love never ebb? Those promises made on that warm July day, still loitering on the horizon, bright and clear.
Tendrils of fall drift to and fro, as if deciding whether to stay or go. Streetcars, bells ringing, stopping here and there to exchange passengers. Fishing boats tied to the piers move up and down. A long blast sounds from a freighter heading out to sea. The smell of crabs cooking in large pots fills the air, tended by men with large mustaches and rubber aprons and rubber boots. The sounds of jazz emanate from a saxophone played by a man in a white tuxedo with a tall white hat. A street artist draws funny pictures of people sitting on a three-legged stool. Souvenir store selling glasses with pictures of Alcatraz. Bar selling whiskey, store selling cameras, fruit stand selling shiny red apples, sidewalks crowded with people, newlyweds in their own little world, stroll hand in hand in love. It was raining when we landed in Paris. As we left the airport, we caught our first glimpse of the Eiffel Tower. By the time our taxi dropped us off at the Airbnb, the rain had stopped and the sun peeked through holes in the clouds. An elegant elderly lady greeted us. She introduced herself, gave a quick tour of the apartment, and with a warm handshake handed us the key. Driven by hunger and the need for a cold beer, we set out in search of a cafe. Several blocks away we found one. We sat at a small table, greeted by a light breeze, scented with honeysuckle, and accompanied by the soft strains of a piano playing I Love Paris in the springtime. The lunch special was written on an A-frame chalkboard. Watching your playful eyes study the menu made me smile. After a few moments, you deciphered it. A cup of tomato soup and a turkey sandwich on rye. When the waiter arrived, you held up 2 fingers, smiled, and pointed to the special. Then, with a grin, you added 2 large beers. No matter how fast I run, I cannot escape today. I do not know what is on the other side of the mountain, and I cannot see heaven from here. My feelings, eyes and ears are tangled in a web of confusion. I talk and say nothing. The piano man is playing chopsticks. The trumpeters and the drummers are playing the Star-Spangled Banner, while a group of American Indians danced in a circle. The armies fired their last bullets, and the planes had no more bombs to drop. The cheerleaders stood silently on the sidelines with their heads down and their hands on their hearts. I am in a house of doors, and I cannot find the exit door. I feel like the molecules on my body are slowly dissolving into the blood-red shag carpet. The roof is leaking while the sun is shining, and soap is pouring from the washing machine. The chickens are laying eggs and the lawnmower is mowing the lawn. Have I climbed on board the stagecoach to somewhere the conductor punched my ticket? I chose the aisle seat and the coach attendant handed me a cold beer, and I settled in for the long, lonely ride from yesterday. The road is lined with faceless people in tall black hats, eating chocolate-covered bananas and drinking champagne from paper cups. We flew over the Statue of Liberty and Montana, and calendars with big X's crossing out the days, weeks, months, and years. The stagecoach skidded to a stop in the middle of the Golden Gate Bridge, and not a soul noticed. No honking horns and no people shouting. A woman jumped from the bridge on the west side and popped up on the east side. People clapped and cheered, all their oohs to nothing and nowhere. The sun is shining, the sky is clear, the moon is blue, the stars are twinkling and clouds are circling. I poured you a glass of your favorite Chardonnay and waited
and waited. My armpits became sticky with fervent anticipation, while my feet tap danced to the solitude of silence.
9 days to tomorrow.
9 days.
9 days from yesterday.
I am lost in the middle, questioning, is this what my imagination? Truth and sanity merging.
I was sitting in a motel in Omaha, slumped in a chair that should have been discarded many years ago. The sun was still several hours below the horizon. The only illumination in the room coming from a soundless television. I glanced at the half-empty bottle of Jack Daniels, a whiff of marijuana emanating from the lone ashtray. The silence was interrupted by the blast of an air horn from an 18-wheeler heading somewhere. Then the room lapsed back into near silence, the only sound caressing my ear, the slow rhythmic breathing of the blonde lying in the rumble bed. I smiled, I eased back into the bed.
Omaha was a long way. Omaha was a long way.
A cold wind was blowing yesterday's news down the street.
Omaha was a long way
from home. That morning I left the bleach blonde at the Greyhound bus station. It had been fun, but she was on her way to some little burg up in South Dakota, and I wasn't.
Her shabby jacket covered her dress,
Stained with grease from bad tacos and spilled beer.
she smelled like yesterday's Jack Daniels.
And cheap motel sex. Her half-combed hair completed the look.
Omaha was a long way. Omaha was a long way.
A cold wind was blowing yesterday's news down the street.
Omaha was a long way
from home. She smiled a sad and wistful smile, shook a Camel cigarette
from an almost empty pack.
I watched her strike a match. She lit up, the smoke curled up around her face. She spat a piece of tobacco from her lips, bent over, picked up the cardboard box containing all her possessions. I watched her for a moment, then shoved my hands down into my pockets, turned back toward my car. I could hear the lonesome sound of Hank Williams somewhere in the distance. A barking dog and another shade of gray to the day as I pulled the murk away from the curb.
Omaha was a long way. Omaha was a long way.
A cold wind was blowing yesterday's news
down the street. Omaha was a long way
from home.
everything was not possible. Either way, would there be disorder or confusion while the ravens are pecking at the throbbing heart of the possibility? Mirrors reflect and invite us into the possibility that there is an all or nothing, where the beginning and end are an illusion in black and white. Would yesterday, today, tomorrow only occur in the possibility? Yeah. Could the end be there? Elusive tomorrow. Will our eyes become empty sockets? If our world becomes a vastness of nothing, it'll too still be the sum of 1 plus 1. Possibly. Are we on the burning edge of hell? Possibly. Are we worthy? Possibly. Is the Lord our shepherd? Possibly. Will there be hate? Possibly. Will there be love? Possibly. Possibility.
Time is on our side until it was not. We logged 2 billion seconds and changed routes multiple times. Cheeseburgers, French fries, and chocolate shakes, lunch with you. The earth and the merry-go-round were spinning. We held hands while our horses moved up and down. The stars were aligned, and the universe was in harmony, as Aquarius and Pisces joined hands, body and soul, and our love became a mirror reflection of one another, while napalm rained from the bellies of giant silver birds. We were creating lives. We sometimes laughed at sadness and cried with happiness. We often got in a hurry to play fast as we watched the sun and the moon trade places. We became spectators in the lives we created. Our lives began moving at an accelerated pace as our hair turned gray and our skin wrinkled. We danced until there was no more music. Our lives began moving at an accelerated pace as our hair turned gray and our skin wrinkled. We danced until there was no more music. Our lives.
were you doing the night they drove old Dixie down? Me, I was cruising through the cosmos in my 1945 Plymouth Road King, smoking Acapulco Gold, drinking Kentucky White Lightning, while the people were singing la la la. Marilyn was riding shotgun while trying to hold her white dress down. Elvis was dancing on the hood, singing Jailhouse Rock, la la la. Virgin Mary gave birth to a white lamb while old Blue Eyes sang, I did it my way, la la la. Cows were jumping over the moon, the sun was rising, the man in the moon was yawning, Bing was swinging on a star, la la la. Mushroom clouds were shaking the earth. Martin was saying, I have a dream. One John was saying, give peace a change. While another John was saying, that's not what your country can do for you, but you can do for your country.
I was aimlessly wandering along when I came upon masses and masses of people. They were a diversity of colors. Some were short and round, others were tall and skinny. They were all turning in circles and bumping into each other like ping pong balls, while mumbling what surely must have been every language on the planet. After observing them for several days, I decided I wanted to know why. So I stepped up on a small stage as a microphone was lowered from somewhere. I gripped the microphone with both hands, cleared my throat, took a drink of water and asked why. They slowly stopped mumbling and bumping into each other and started forming straight line. Standing shoulder to shoulder, there were bound, I guess, to make at least 1,000 people in each line, and 1,000 lines. They were all staring with gaping mouths and wide eyes at me. I was beginning to think they hadn't heard me, or were shocked by the sound of my voice, or maybe they were all hard of hearing. I was about to ask why again when way in the back a long arm shot up, so I pointed at it because she shouted. I gave them my best dumbfounded look and asked, because is your answer to what? Well, they all sang out with blank looks, so I drew a big white question mark in the sky and asked what if? Another arm shot up and shouted, because my bewildered look intensified. So I asked how come? Once again the answer was because, and I drew another big question mark. I was becoming frustrated, and I had to know why. Every answer was because I was sure it was something that was lacking in their lives. Maybe they were not eating enough chocolate. I was pondering this conundrum when hordes of people like rolling waves came rushing in and commenced to beating the masses about the head and shoulders with cucumbers, bananas, and celery, hitting them in the face with cream pies and squashing rotten tomatoes in their armpits. I was horrified as I stood there watching the masses just standing there shaking it. Finally they had had enough and started throwing down banana peelings, so the hordes would slip and fall, spraying them with whipped cream, dumping marinara sauce and scrambled eggs on their heads and sticking gummy bears in their noses. I knew I had to do something, so I reached out to the one person that I knew could solve the problem and help these people. My brother Hound. I clicked my heels twice, looked to the east, and even though I'm not a Catholic, I figured, what the hell? And said 3 Hail Marys. Sure enough, a ladder appeared and Tom stepped off the bottom rung. He was wearing a white tuxedo with tail and a top hat. We are
high five,
tap dance.
Did the Irish shake jitterbug,
Did the Russian greasy act of all of that riffing ever.
Four scene to routine on the uneven bars, and ended with a series of backflips across the stage.
We follow that up
with a couple of cases of beer while I explained the problem to Tom and told him he needed to sing the song to the masses and home.
Tom complained that he couldn't because every melody he came up with sounded like something he had already heard or had been written before.
And besides, he added,
I don't have my guitar or my...
Before he could finish that sentence, there was a puff of smoke and he was sitting on a bench in front of a grand piano.
Piano!
He mumbled,
I said, brother,
you can do it.
You must do it.
You are the only one who can save these people. Tom closed his eyes, I could almost see the thoughts running through his mind, and I knew right then that he was going to do it.
He stood up, let the tails of scope back,
laced his fingers together and stretched them out and looked at me,
nodding his head.
I gave him double thumbs up.
He tapped the ivories a few times,
did the same to the back key,
tested the pedals,
and then fairly above a whisper sang love. He paused and louder sang love, love, love is beautiful.
Love is bleak.
Love is the essence of life.
Love is acceptance.
As Tom sang, his words began to weed their way through the license and horse.
Soon it went from hiding to hugging and kissing.
They're loving me a Tom as they made their way to the stage.
Around again,
touching him while sprinkling red rose petals on him.
Tom sang of love for 2 weeks, and slowly the lasses and horse began to drift away.
Some left by the Orient Express,
others sailed away on the Queen Mary,
while others flew off in Howard Hughes Boost.
Tom said, brother,
my work here is done, and it is time to return to the shed.
So he folded up the grand piano and put it in his back pocket. He hugged
and he stepped onto the ladder and was gone. And I walked along. I looked out at the fields of green grass and flowers and blue sky, deep in the fresh air side. Peeped out my backpack and wandered up.
The poetic cadence of our hearts is moving to the tempo of the 3/4 beat. Your tantalizing green eyes are a whirlpool of love, absorbing me. I feel euphorically exhilarated in your warm embrace. Your breath has the sweet taste of desire as it rolls over me. Your lips are soft and moist as you whisper in my ear. Come on, baby, let's let it take us wherever we want to go. Our movements are choreographed, synchronized with the flow of love moving through our hearts, lubricating our glands, and the tingling sensation and the fibers of our bodies. We are the noise of the night, the sounds of the morning. We are waves crashing onto the shore as the tempo surges like bolero reaching its final note. We lay wrapped in each other's arms as the scent of love drifts about the room. Our breathing slows to a shallow rhythm as our eyes slumber close and sleep overcomes us. to a shallow rhythm as our eyes slumber close and sleep overcomes us. And sleep overcomes us.
We need to slow down and let the wind catch up. While the grass is burning, we are getting high while making love in the mud. I have a beautiful lover named Marty Gold. She likes to dance toe to toe and cheek to cheek. She is the epitome of peace, harmony, and love. The gladiators were so busy stabbing each other, they did not see the herd of cannons approaching. The spectators cheered and sang, "Happy days are here again." The last buffalo was shot dead in Times Square, and nobody cared. While the buzzards with their sharp teeth and aquiline noses and their 6-inch heels danced the year away. Hitler and Napoleon were waltzing to Kalinka. Soldiers were eating rats. Rats were eating soldiers. The muck was getting deeper. The snow was getting higher. Eisenhower and Churchill are smoking cigars and drinking champagne while Americans sang "Auld Lang Syne." Rockets and bullets are flying back and forth, blowing people halfway to the moon. Factories working extra shifts to keep up. Larger paychecks, more money for new cars and toys for Christmas. Tomorrow and yesterday, which is which? Today is half old and half new. Roosters crowing at 4 o'clock in the morning. The ocean breeze circulating the smog. Pancakes with maple syrup. Teachers teach them to the past to shape the future. People robbing banks. Banks robbing people. Doctors saving all kinds of people. 24 a day. New babies come. Old people go. Stores shipping out packages. Garbage trucks picking up garbage. People without homes, living in cardboard boxes. Some crumple scorn or others hand the beggar $1. The ice is melting. The beer is rising. The vendors have stopped vending to watch the Say Hey Kid hit home run number 660. A small slave powered by chili beans and bubble gum, and piloted by the Queen of Hearts, flying through the air, depositing packages of joy